Hey there, I'm Sammy and welcome back to my channel. I can't believe it, but it's the beginning of November and that means Christmas is just around the corner. So it's time for us to get up some decorations. Today, I'll be taking you with me as I set up my Christmas tree and decorate a few areas around my home in hopes to give you some inspiration for yours. I hope you enjoy this video and let's jump into it. Starting off, I always like to clean and prep the space I'll be decorating. This year, I decided to put my Christmas tree next to the entertainment center, so I needed to move a few things around in order for it to fit. Next, it's time to get out all of our Christmas decor so that we have a good idea of what we're working with. Some of you might have a much larger collection and some of you might have less, and that's okay. You can absolutely work with what you have. A few of these items I just picked up, like the stockings and new ornaments, and I will have links down below in the description if you're interested in checking them out. I'm starting with setting up my tree because for me, this is the focal point of my decorations. I feel like once I have my tree up, I can decorate around it. I have a 9-foot pre-lit tree that I purchased off of Amazon, which will be linked as well down below. For years, I added lights to my tree, but have recently switched over to a pre-lit, and it's definitely the way to go. Saves me the time and hassle of stringing lights and taking them down, and I definitely recommend it. Setting up the tree can be very exciting, but this can also be the most time-consuming part. Just like furniture, it's all about the prep work. The most important part to setting up a tree is fluffing the branches. This can bring it to a whole new level and make it look way more luxurious than it is. I'm starting off in sections, fluffing one layer before I add the next level to the tree. At this point, I realized I couldn't decorate any longer without turning on some Christmas music to get in that festive spirit. So I grabbed my phone, searched Spotify for the best Christmas playlist, and connected it to my TV. And now we're really ready to decorate. Moving on, the next layer, I made sure I was spreading out each individual branch to give the tree a fuller look. You can really see a big difference here comparing the sections I have fluffed to the new level I just placed on. On the bottom, you're not able to see through the tree like you can on the top. Once I have made it to the top section, one quick tip I have is fluffing it before you place it on top of the tree. It's much easier, and then you're not balancing on a ladder trying to reach the top. The moment of truth is plugging the tree in to see if the lights still work, and thankfully they do. And now we have ourselves a full and fluffy lit Christmas tree. Before the next step, I'm going in quickly and vacuuming up any of the tree bristles that might have fallen while I was setting up the Christmas tree. Now it's finally time for decorating, and we are going to liven up this tree with some classy flair. I added my tree skirt. I like to keep it simple, and I'm using a white one. The white adds a nice contrast to the deep forest green of the tree and will make those presents under it really pop. But before anything else, had to have a quick dance break. Fun fact about Molino is he loves to dance. Getting back to it, the first thing I'm adding to the tree is gold and sparkly ornaments in the center of the tree. And I know you might think we won't see them in there, but they do a great job at reflecting the light, adding depth to the tree, and giving it a fuller look, similar to fluffing. I want to fill any open space inside the tree with these. After I got all those placed, we are going in with some more fillers. These are some gold and white berry picks. These can give a nice pop of color depending on which one you choose, and once again, fill in any sparse areas. Going in with the rest of my ornaments, I'm adding one kind at a time to make sure that I can evenly spread them apart throughout my tree. This year, a big trend has been adding ribbon to your tree, and I thought it would be the perfect last touch. So I picked up this gold ribbon at my local craft store. I would have liked to get some brown or bronze velvet ribbon, but I couldn't find any, so I might order some and add that on the tree later. And with that, our tree is finished. It looks so elegant and simple and is the perfect centerpiece for my space. And now we can move on to the rest of the house. I want to create a warm and inviting space for friends and family this holiday season, so I'm adding a few more pillows and blankets to give a cozy vibe. I don't know about you guys, but for me, the holiday season really means spending time with friends, family, and loved ones. I know everyone has their holiday traditions. One of mine is always watching the Grinch movie and eating Oreos. Might sound silly, but it is the best thing ever. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite holiday traditions are, and maybe we can give each other some ideas. Moving on to the front entryway, I removed everything to start with a clean slate, and for a base I'm using an old scarf I had laying around and added a small artificial tree to the right side here. I always like to have some sort of collection bowl for keys and such, so I'm adding that back, and you can't forget a Christmas candle. I love this one because it smells so good, but it also looks like a Christmas ornament. To add some warmth, I like to have a lamp at the front entryway to create a welcoming atmosphere. To balance the space and create some dimension, I'm layering a few books and using them to stage my candle. I'm going for a very simple yet elegant look this year, so that is all I'm going to do for the front entryway. Last but not least, the fireplace. I started by placing my stocking holders where I wanted to hang them so I could decorate around them. I'm using 2 garlands for the mantle, starting off with the first one, almost stretching it across the entire mantle, and layering the second one a little lower so it hangs off more and makes it seem like a fuller, longer garland. Then I'm just adjusting everything, making sure all the branches are exactly where I want them. Now that the garland is up, we can hang the stockings, and once I had them up there, they were a little close, so I adjusted them slightly and spread them apart just a little bit. To balance that offset look, I'm adding these sparkly wooden Christmas trees, and of course, you can't forget another candle. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video and you were able to get some ideas to decorate your home, or at least get excited for this holiday season. Don't forget to hit that notification bell down below so that you never miss another video, and I'll catch you guys next week.